Ladies and gentlemen, something perhaps a bit different. It was November 10th, not really that long ago, just a little over a month ago, that Pat Cooper paid a visit to our WABC studio. And in the course of the interview, he had us falling on the floor, as he usually does, because he is so genuinely, hilariously funny. But all of a sudden, something happened. We got a call from a gentleman who suddenly touched a chord in Pat Cooper, and here's just a little sample of what happened as a result of that gentleman's call.
What are you angry with your mother
I'm
for?
angry
because, let me tell you something. When people turn down, I'm a successful man. I've done nothing to hurt my family. All they turn around, all they do, right, years ago when things weren't going good, they never said hello to me. I was nothing. Now they're signing autographs. Now that's, I'm Pat Cooper's mother. I'm Pat Cooper's sister. So I said to them, you're going to stop it. And you're going to stop it now. I want to know what I did to you people. You haven't talked to me in 12, 15, 18 years. What have I done to you? I become successful. I'm serious. Now, wait a minute, Bob. Let me tell you something.
I didn't know that.
I know mothers. Their son go to the electric chair. The mother said, it's still my son. I've never done anything wrong. I've done nothing tragic that you hate your son. I'm an only son, you stupid. My father passed away. I didn't speak to him for 12 years. Listen to this. The next day in the obituary, they had Michael Caputo died and left 3 daughters. These 3 daughters never spoke to their father that often, but yet they took his money. 300,000 they took. They took 300,000. They split it like beavers eating wood. And I got angry. I said, I don't want none of my father's money. He never gave me anything when I was alive. Why should I bother when he's dead?
All right. Pat, do you stand by those words?
Yeah, even stronger. Even stronger. Because I get mad. They are not giving me an answer. And if I don't get an answer soon, I will go in front of their home with a bullhorn at 3 o'clock in the morning. It may mean I may get arrested for it, but they're going to answer me before I die. I'm 60 years old. I'm getting ready to meet my maker. And before I meet my maker, I want all the books to be closed. Right now, that book is open on them. They're going to give me an answer. And all those people who know those people I'm talking about, you better wake them up and ring them right now. Tell them that their son and their brother's on the air, and this is war. They got to give me an answer. Because I'm so angry to think that what the hell have I done to these people? They turn their back on me. Meanwhile, when I'm not around, they tell everybody, oh, that's my brother. But in front of me, they say, I don't know nothing. I don't know who's that guy. He's a bad guy. What have I done? Ask them. Ask them. If you're listening, get on a phone. Call in here. I want to hear from your mouth. You tried it once before, and you look like a bunch of idiots. Ask me. Ask me why I'm doing this, and I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Because it's unfair. 60-year-old successful man. Made 6 figures for the last 27 years. I got a daughter from a second marriage. I got a wife, 27 years. Ask them what kind of a bad guy I am. And ask them about the people in my business that work with me for 25, 30 years that know what kind of a character I got. I just want to know they ain't going to get away with knocking me and calling my wife a whore and calling me a bum and saying I'm no damn good. What have I done? If you say, what, I got a divorce? You know how many millions of people get divorced a day? I got 2 sisters younger. Between the 2 of them, they're married 5 times. Cinque. 5 times they get married. Right? The other one is a Jesus freak. She said that when she was on an operating table, God told her to talk to your brother. So when she talked to me, she said, well, God told me to talk to us. All right, now we're friends again. All of a sudden, my father died. When our friends, no more 300,000 they put in their pocket. They took money that didn't belong to them because my father never spoke to them. He very rarely spoke to anybody. My father was a hermit, 37 years in the Hotel St. George he lived. When my father got mad, he never said, I'm mad at you. He went to Italy, never told nobody. Took off for 6 months. He came back, he didn't know his grandkid's name, he didn't care, and that's okay, that's fine. That's fine. But don't take his money. Give it to the grandkids because they don't deserve it. My oldest sister bought a house in Rings now, she's sitting there, but that house will close in on her. Because I got to make the Maloik on this one here. The house is going to close in on her until she answers to me. What did your brother do? I spent 4 Christmases all alone in a room in Greenpoint, $8 a week. They never came around and asked, where's my brother, where's my son? What the hell did I do? I got a daughter now, 19 years old, in Las Vegas, is asking me, Daddy, what did you do to these people? You're such a good father, and you're such a good husband. What did you do to these people? I said, I'm going to find out. And you're going to find out before I die. You have a right to know what kind of a skunk that they said I was. And this is what we got to do. We got to let them know. So if you know my sister Marie and Carol in Westport, and my sister Gracie in Trenton, and my mother in Brooklyn, New York, get them on a phone and tell them to call up. They owe me answers. And I warned them. I will go in front of the house right after the holidays with a bullhorn, and I will sound them out. And it may cost me an arrest, but they're going to answer me. They're a disgrace. You see? When you're born a dog, you can't die a cat. That's what they're trying to do. And I demand answers, that's all. I'm entitled. I'm entitled. I was watching Broadcast 9 this morning. There were people looking for their sons, people looking for their daughters, people looking for their nieces and nephews on Broadcast 9 this morning, almost an hour. One woman said, my daughter wasn't the greatest in the world. I haven't seen her in 6 years. Anybody out there see my daughter? She's my flesh and blood. I love her. I miss her. Where's my daughter? Okay? Other people are saying, well, he wasn't the greatest guy, but he's my brother. He's my son. Where are they? They go on national television to try to find out. My mother knows where I am. My sisters know where I am. I've never deserted them. I was only 2 miles away when I got a divorce, 2 miles away from them. They could have put their hands on me anytime. I paid the support of my children for 21 years each. That's 42 years. How many guys would do that? The judges today say we can't find husbands to support their kids. But I never got a thank you from none of them. My 2 kids from the first marriage, they don't want to know. What did you give me? Where's mine? Where's mine? That's all they count the loot. Because that's what their mother taught them. Get the money. Forget about him being your father. I got a daughter in college, 28 years old, a rocket scientist. A rocket scientist. Got married. Didn't invite me to the wedding, which is fine, because we're not speaking terms. But comes to Las Vegas after Hawaii with a pineapple and tries to get to my house and leave a pineapple on my doorstep. This is the sickness of this dame. This is my daughter. An educated girl, but no common sense, Bob. That's what bugs me.
She stopped at your place.
At my house, in Las
left
Vegas.
Off a pineapple.
She said, I'm Pat Cooper's daughter. Is he in? The guy says, no, he's in New York. Well, here's a pineapple. You didn't invite me to your wedding. You drop a pineapple? I'm sorry, I would have preached it was a hand grenade. I would have more respect. Now, here's a girl, an educated girl in college. She's teaching kids now respect when she don't have any herself. I did a radio show on the Howard Stern show. We got her on the air. All she says, well, you didn't buy me this, you didn't buy me that, you didn't buy... Well, bye.
You want to call her now?
Oh, I don't have a number.
What? You don't?
No.
Do you have anybody's number? Do you have Marie's? You have...
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
Gracie's?
Oh, yeah,
In Trenton? You
yeah.
have your mother's number? Yeah. We'll try to get a hold of her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe we could do a good turn.
No, you can't do it. Look, I'm not looking for reconciliation. I don't want to know them. All I want to know is they gonna, before they die, that their brother said, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? This good man. Good man. Everybody that he works for that knows him, he's a decent human being. And my daughter of 19 wants to know what these people did to my father. And they're going to answer. 300,000 they're going to shove up their nose. That's all they want to know. I got your numbers right here.
All right. Roy, you can take the numbers from Pat Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, a disclaimer. This is not a routine. This is not part of his nightclub act. This is for real.
Announcing the Meadowlands Convention Center at Harmon Meadows, Secaucus, New Jersey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Grant.
All right.
Are they wrong numbers?
All right. We're talking in the control room where they give you... do you have wrong numbers there? You're trying to get a hold of Pat's
Are we on the air now?
We are on the air.
No, I took them from a book because this was given to me by some people that know him. I don't know what I don't even know. They get married all the time. I don't know what they change their name all the time.
Pat,
yeah.
When you appeared on this program on November 10th, and you let it all spill out. You let it all hang out.
I didn't come here to do that, Bob.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. It happened spontaneously, and that was one of the unusual things about all this, that you did it without planning to do it, just being a human being, a very emotional guy, and you're hurt. You're deeply hurt. But do you think this might hurt your career?
No.
No.
No, I go on Donahue tomorrow. I go on Oprah Winfrey. I go on this 42nd Street because I got to have answers. This is in my gut. I'm a kind of a guy that's got to have answers. If I'm wrong, I'll climb a building to tell you I apologize to you. But if you hurt me, I want to know why, and I'm entitled to that. I'm 60 years old, Bob. I told you earlier we're going to meet a deal. We're going to see him pretty soon. And all I want to know is, what did I do to you people, ye skeevos? What did I do? A good man like me, all I do is give. All I do is give. They wouldn't give you nothing. They wouldn't give you because they have no heart. And you know what hurts me? If they never bad rap me, I would have never said nothing. But they bad rap you. Call my wife a whore? What did my wife ever do to them? My wife is a lady. How dare you? Second time, what did they call her husband's wife a whore? They probably did too. These are not nice people. And they feel when you don't stand up to them, they got your buffalo. This is shaking them up. This has never happened to them. They are scared out of their shorts right now. Because now they got a man who's saying to them, you're going to give me answers. And they know they're going to give me answers. I want to see what stories they got to tell me. I didn't commit no murders. I didn't steal nothing. All I do is make a success of myself. I made a mistake, so we all make mistakes. I was a kid. I got married young. I got 2 kids. I supported them. The records are there in the family court. Whatever the judge told me, I gave. Never ran away. Never beat her for a dime. They try to arrest me every couple of days because, a woman scorned. They try to harass me. Couldn't do it. One of my ex-sister-in-laws jumped me on the street, tried to beat me up. You imagine it? Yes, my oath to God. My oath to God. On 62nd Street, I had an apartment there. I come out, she jumps there. Says, what are you doing to my sister? What am I doing? I got remarried again. So these idiots think they can control the world and they can control the law. That's right. That's what they do. So I had to fight that. So when I overcame that, it became a success. After they were putting me down all these years, I hurt them. You know what happened? You know what my father said to me? He said, you became a success to hurt us.
What?
Yes. You know why? You know why? Because my father used to tell everybody I was a jackass. Now, when I became successful, they said to my father, is this the kid you called the jackass? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So my father figured I got successful, I put him on the spot. That's how they looked at things. Instead of saying, what a son I got. Look what this kid did from nothing. He come out of the toilet practically and made a name for himself and showed people what kind of character he had. Where did I get this character? They must have switched babies in the hospital because none of them look like me. None of them they never talk like me. All they want is give me. But when their brother and their son became successful, it killed them. My mother came to my house uninvited in Las Vegas. We were in New York. They were going to arrest her. She goes, I'm his mother. The guy says, there was no note here saying that his mother was going to show up. Okay? The second time, we became friendly. She went down there and my wife treated her like a queen. What do you think the first thing she said coming in the house? Where's the maids? Where's the maids? My wife cleans 15 rooms. What are you carrying on? What maids? Because you know something? It killed them. Because they ain't got a part of it. They had nothing to do with it. But they're going to answer me. And I demand answers. If you're listening to me, Grace, Carol, and Marie, and I wouldn't even call you mom. I'm going to call you lady. You better answer me. And I'm going to know why. Or I'll go in front of your house with a bullhorn after the first of the year. I'll make ensalada like you wouldn't believe. Because I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Pat, there's a message just coming in from Roy.
Yeah, would not talk on, says we'll talk
Your
only
sister Grace will not talk on the air, says she will talk only in private, doesn't like what he is doing.
Okay. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? In other words, she wants to talk on hot terms. She wants to talk on hot terms so that she can con me if she thinks she can con me. But when we're on the air, the truth's got to be there because everything is on record. She don't want that. She wants to talk to me on hot terms. This is a woman who goes to church every week to talk to Jesus. She said, I found Jesus. I said, I'm sorry. I never knew he was lost. I said, I never knew he was lost, Gracie. I don't have to flaunt that. That's been in my soul for years. I don't have to flaunt anything I do good. She don't want to talk to me. They're scared. They are scared.
She says she'd talk to you privately.
I don't want to talk to her. I want to talk to her privately. You know what I got from her? Daddy died and left you nothing. I says, is there an orchestration with that? Daddy died and left you nothing? I didn't ask for nothing. My father died. I'm sorry to hear that he died. I said, my father was dead 12 years ago. Never saw the man. Never heard from the man. Man don't know, doesn't give a damn. And she told everybody in the family the man died destitute. That's what killed me. And they found out that he left $300,000 in trust to the 3 girls. And my mother, who's been divorced for 37 years, calls them up and says, do I get a piece of that $300,000? That's where the vulgarity is in this family. You see, I'm going to sever my relations with them, but before I do, they're going to let me know. Not on their terms, in private. Why did they come on the Bob Grant show? If I'm a big mouth and I'm turning around, putting my career on the line, as you thought maybe I might be doing, I'll put my life on the line. But I'm going to get some truth out of them. They don't like what I'm doing. You know why they don't like what I'm doing? Because they're scared. Because the truth. I got a brother-in-law who's married to my sister. My mother turned around and made special meat, special temperature meat. I got the lentils left over. I'm the son. I got leftover lentils while this banana there is eating the very rare meat and they're squeezing the juice out because he had maybe a minor ulcer. That's okay, but I'm the son, and only son, I want you to know, with 3 daughters. You know how many mothers say, this is my only son? I devour that man. What proudness of this man, what he has done. What he has done, we should be proud. We should touch him. Look at what they miss by being in my company. The greatness of my business, to meet some of the finest people in my business. But you know something? When you're born a stiff, you die a stiff. And they are all stiffs. Did she get Carol and Marie on? I'd like to hear these other rocket scientists.
Well, we do have a Carol. It's not your sister, Carol. It's just a lady named Carol who's calling. Yes, Carol, you're on WABC.
Hi, Carol Cromwell here. I have to come to Pat's rescue. I have to tell you, Pat, hi, this is Carol Cuomo, Dusty's sister-in-law.
Hi, you love.
Hi, listen, I want you to know, Bob, this man here that you have with you today, to this man, Pat Cooper, has a heart of gold, speaks the truth. Let me tell you, he is just a little rough, but that's because he's Italian, a little rough around the edges. And we Italians, we express ourselves heartily. So, Pat, we love you.
Thank you. I love you, too.
And JJ sends his best. And don't scare Bob to death.
I don't scare anybody, honey. Like you said, I'm rough around the edges. I've never claimed to be otherwise.
Oh,
I've gone on
you're
national
wonderful.
television. I say them, theirs, and those
That's
because
right.
that's me.
But you have a heart of gold, and you
Because I
speak the
care.
truth.
I care. And I think at 60 years old, I should get some answers from these
Right.
bacalas. And that's what they are, bacalas.
But, Pat, we want you to live long.
I will live longer. I
Take
got
it
news for you.
easy.
All right, thank you, love.
We love you.
I love you,
Bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye.
Let's try Sylvia checking in right now on the New York line with Pat Cooper. Yes, Sylvia.
Good afternoon, Bob. Pat, I wanted to tell you that for so many years I've enjoyed your humor. You've made me laugh so hard the tears flow out of my eyes, and it hurts me so to hear you suffering. The way you're suffering now, your sincerity is coming through loud and clear. I wish you could make peace, if not with your family, within your own heart.
I have peace in my heart, and the reason I'm on a pedestal now is because, again, I have a daughter who's 19 years old, who I love dearly, who loves me dearly, and keeps asking me, feels bad for me, knowing that this annoys me. She's saying, Dad, you got to put this thing in the front. You've got to clear this thing up because it's going to eat you up alive. And I said, no, I ain't going to eat me up alive. I'm going to eat them up alive.
But Pat, wait 1 minute.
Yeah.
You said before, I need answers.
That's
there
right.
are certain questions in life that don't have answers. Things are and they are, and you have to learn to live with it and be happy within yourself.
But at least I'm trying to get the answer, Sylvia. I may not get them, but I'm going to try.
The lady before me said, we want you to live long. That's the name of the game. I want you to live long and keep making me happy.
I
I'm
appreciate
selfish.
it. I love you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, Carol and Sylvia are worried about you.
Yeah.
You realize that? They're
Well, my wife
worried
is
about
worried about. My wife says, my wife's a lovely lady. She says, Pat, forget about it. It's not even worth it. You're a very successful man. I said, but I try.
Aren't you afraid they're getting some satisfaction out of this?
Oh, no. Oh, are you kidding me? They'd give anything right now if this thing never happened. The answer is my sister got on the phone. She says, I don't want to talk on the phone. You know why? She can't handle it. They can't handle the truth. They don't want to know the truth. All I want to know is what they think is the truth. They paint their own pictures with their own oils under their conditions. You see, they can walk into a courtroom and tell the judge, Your Honor, this is not the law for me. It's your law with the courage that they have. They think that they can tell the police, don't tell me what to do. They think they own the world. They own niente they own. They got to pay their dues in life. Do you understand me? If they don't pay their dues in life, they have no right to live. That's what I tell them.
I'm not laughing at
You
Pat.
can laugh whatever you want.
No.
I love when you laugh because it takes the edge off to show you some of this anger that I got. I'm angry because they stare at me and they go, that. I don't want to talk to you. You know why you don't want to talk to me? They're afraid I don't want their money. I got enough money. I don't want their money. I told your grandkids deserve it. Your grandkids. That to lie to the family that my father died destitute. And when I went on the radio and said he left $300,000, the family went bananas. The vultures went after each other there.
All right, let's check in with Joe Nolan over there, the Metro Traffic Control Center. Joe, what you're listening to is for real. This is not part of a comedy routine.
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's great to have him back again. This is terrific.
Joe, hello.
Hi, Pat.
Yes, Joe.
Pat, I admire you very much. You're a very talented man. I saw you this year at the Garden State Arts Center with the Festa Italiana.
Thank you.
Fantastic. I was sitting next to Oriental people that we were really in stitches. You're not going to like what I'm going to say now.
Say what you got to say, honey.
All right. Please take it very objective.
I can.
If you have such deep-rooted problems with your family, don't you think it would be better to have an objective person like a counselor or Bob Grant to really sort all these out, and not to take it on the air and, like they say, laundering all your dirty laundry in public.
It's not dirty laundry, honey. It's
Okay.
laundry, but it's not
know,
dirty
but
laundry.
Okay, but it hurts you very much because you sound...
It hurts me
very...
because I went through this. This is going on for 25 years,
Okay,
on and
but
off.
listen, sweetheart, listen.
Yes,
we
all right,
want
darling.
we want you still to be around and make us laugh.
I will always make you laugh.
This way you're going to have a heart attack.
Right.
Now, the first time that I heard you on Bob's show, I said, oh, my God, this is a new style that he's developing, and I really didn't care for it too much, okay? But now I think you're very genuine, you're very upset, And then I even toyed around with the idea that you were self-praising, what a good son you are, and then this and that. But you know what? There's got to be more than just what we're listening to. I'm not saying
I
that...
agree with you. No, oh, wait a minute. I agree with you. I want them to tell me.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm 100%. Hey, I made mistakes, but I'm not a murderer. I'm not a coke fiend.
No,
I didn't commit crimes. I got no prison record. I mean,
can't
give me
believe
that.
they think that of you. I'm
Who?
sorry.
They are the most jealous people you'll ever meet in your life because I proved something to them. That I'm a better person than they gave me credit for, and they're embarrassed for it, and they can't handle it.
All right,
now, I'll
then.
give you one more better. My mother, for many Christmases, never bothered to talk to me, never called me. I'm in an $8 a week room. Now, here's a coup de grace.
Okay.
She
but-
signs autographs.
Well, you know what? Then they're benefiting on your talent.
They're not
okay.
benefiting.
But
She signs autographs. She's a hypocrite.
Why don't you be a better person and turn the page and the heck with them?
No.
Falla scattare.
No, I ain't finished yet. I go out with a bullhorn.
Did you hear what I said?
I understand. I got me, signora. See, I understand. I love you for carrying.
I really like you very much.
I
You're
love
very
you.
talented.
Thank
And Bob, I love you too.
Grazie.
Ciao. Belle cose, huh?
Thank you,
Bye.
Joe.
Bye-bye.
You see, these people are worried about you. They're worried about you.
Now, why? Isn't that strange? Here are strangers that I don't know worried about me. My family ain't worried about me. They right there goes to show you that these are people, I'm their blood, don't worry. I'm their blood.
Yeah.
Yet strangers say, Pat, you know, we like you, you're a decent human being, and they don't know me intimately, but they can tell when you're a fraud, when you're a phony. I got over the years, I mean, I made nothing but friends. I didn't make no enemies. But the family people, what's killing me, I didn't tell this lady, behind my back, they're knocking my brains out. They're knocking my wife's brains out. They're knocking my daughter's brains out because of the jealousy. I didn't knock their brains out. You don't want to talk to me? Stay in your own yard. I stay in my own yard. But now it's war because now I'm defending my right to be right. That's all.
Okay. Let's say, Joe, you're on WABC. Hello. Are you there, sir?
Ed.
Oh, he's not there. Okay. Ed, you're on WABC. Go ahead.
Bob,
Yeah.
this is Ed.
Go ahead, Ed.
Talk to Pat. Pat,
Yeah, Ed.
you remember when you were down in Puerto Rico and you sent your first time you got a good pair of pants and you sent them down to room service
Yeah.
and you didn't get them back
It's a true story.
and then the guy come up.
The bellboy wore them.
Huh?
The bellboy wore them.
The bellboy come up.
I
with
waited
your
4
pants
days
on.
for my pants, and the guy said, we can't find your pants. We don't find your pants. I said, what do you mean? You got them on. The bellboy had my pants on. It's a true story.
That's a great story.
It's not a great story. It's a true story. An $80 pair of pants. He was wearing my pants, and I couldn't accuse him because I had no proof that it was my pants.
He says he lived there. You don't live there. Right?
Yeah. You got a good memory.
Okay, Pat.
Take care, Red.
Bye-bye.
See that?
All right. What do we have here? Diane, you're on WABC with Pat Cooper. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Pat.
Hello, Diane.
I heard you the other morning on a morning talk show.
Howard Stern.
You got it. I didn't know if I was allowed to say.
You're allowed to say anything here. Bob's a very fair man.
Could you tell me what your relationship is with your son now?
Yeah, we're getting along much. In fact, I spoke to him yesterday. We were supposed to have lunch today, but I had to go to work early. We have a little communication there, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I said on the Stern Show. I said it's very difficult for me to be his father. It's very, very, very difficult. But I'm going to try to be his friend. Because 32-year-old man he is now, and it's very difficult to say, I love you, I care about you, I miss you. It's tough for me to do this, so please believe me. I'd like to be easy, to make it come out easy that way. But I tell you, he's going to be my friend.
Did your mother or your sister say anything to you about this relationship being renewed?
No. Because, what can they say? The man's 32 years old. He'll tell them to mind their business. You see?
He will. He'll take it.
Well, no, hey, I don't want to take sides. No. I don't want to go against his mother or his grandmother. That's not my point here. I'll talk to him. We'll get along fine. He'll ask me questions. I'll ask him questions. He'll tell me what was on his mind. At least he told me what was on his mind. Then I explained to him what was on my mind. We had some clean air here. He understood my situation. And he agreed with me in a lot of parts. He said, well, gee, I never thought that. Well, if you took the time. I mean, all right, when you're 14, you're 13, you're a baby, you don't understand. But when you become 17 and 18 and 19, you should say, wait a minute, I want to know where my father is. I want to know why my mother's telling me my father's a bum. Let me go see this bum that I hear about my father who's on television, who works for Sinatra, who works for Perry Como, who works with all great stars. How better of a bum can my father be? And I said, why didn't you say that, my son? And he said to me he was afraid. He was ashamed. He didn't want his grandmother or his mother to be angry at him. But finally he said, hey, I want to see my father. And we sat down a couple of times, and it's getting even better. And I'm happy about that. I really am.
Well, I'm happy about that, too. I don't think any family should be divided.
Well, unfortunately, every family has, the little aggravation. But see, I could brush this aside and forget about it, collect the money and run. I'm not that kind of a guy. I don't take the money and run. I put myself right there. We're going to fight. We're going to have it out now. And that's the way it's got to be. Because I cannot sleep at night. I sleep good, but I can't sleep when I get in the middle of the night. I go, but what did I do? I keep talking to the wall, but what did you do? Can you come up with an answer? I can't come up with an answer. Did you kill somebody? I ask people, tell me, what did I do? What did I do? Well, how bad of a person I am? I can't get an answer. Because they're afraid.
With your son,
my sister goes to...
when this comes to a head, will he be on your side?
No. Oh, no, that'll never happen. I don't want him on my side or on his mother's side. I want him just to be in love with his mother, love his grandmother, love his uncles and aunts. It has nothing to do with me. What me and him have to do is between me and him. We are separated from that whole situation because I can never be friendly with these people anymore. I have no love for them. I have nothing but scorn for them. And what hurts me is my oldest sister, who's supposed to take the reins and lead the family. I'm the second oldest. All I hear from her, she goes, well, Jesus said to me, oh, Jesus only talks to you. How come he only talks to you? How come he never talks to me? A good guy. I said, how come he never talks to me? I'm a good guy. Because, you know, honey, I don't flaunt that. My Jesus in my soul, that's between me and him. In the dark, when I'm sleeping, I make my prayers between me and him. I don't have to put an ad in the paper like they do. You know, you can wear 9,000 crosses around your neck, honey. You know what you're going to wind up with? A bad back. That's what you're going to wind up with.
Is your son married?
No.
He wouldn't have any grandchildren to have a relationship?
Well, my daughter of 28 years old, she says, well, what am I going to tell your grandkids? I said, tell them they ain't got a grandfather because he never had a daughter.
Why would you want to alienate yourself from your grandchildren?
I don't want to. I'm not an alienate, honey. I'm not an alienate nothing. All they want from me, if I have a grandkid, is what do you put in the bank for the kid? They're money-oriented. Dollars, ordinary, dollars, ordinary. That's all they think about. Give me the money. Did the check clear? That's all they know. They don't know from love. Do I hug you? Can I kiss you? Let me touch you. Where's my brother? 4 Christmases in a row in an $8 a week room. Where's my son? They don't care. They sat down. They ate nice and quiet. A nice mangiare, nice. Nobody asked me. When my sister ran away with a guy into Williamsburg, they called me up after 4 years. Can you find my daughter? I found her in 25 minutes. Brought her home. They never said thank you. Didn't speak to them for another 2-3 years. Let them tell you about that story.
Okay.
Well, I hope the new year brings you happiness.
I hope the new year brings us health. Happiness I'll find.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.